Hello everyone, I am Alexis Nicole Limnieva, a student from Pagadian City Science High School from Mercury 11. Communication is a process of exchanging thoughts, ideas, and opinions in order to connect with other people. Its goal is to achieve a clear and effective understanding resulting to good relationships in the community. However, there are times when this goal is not reached due to certain factors. When this happens, there is communication breakdown. The elements involved in communication are important in the success or failure of this process. These very same elements, sender, message, receiver, feedback, and etc., can pose a threat to the efficiency or effectiveness of the process. Communication breakdown may occur when problems in any of these elements involved arise. They become barriers to communication. Communication breakdown results when the intended message of the sender is not understood exactly by the receiver. Barriers to communication are present. Recognizing the barriers or obstacles to effective communication is really important in order to avoid communication breakdown. Here are some of the barriers that can cause communication failure. The first one is physical barriers. They are the natural or environmental conditions that act as a barrier in communication in sending the message from sender to receiver. Examples of this are people talking too loud, noise from a construction site, and blaring of jeepney horns. The next one is psychological barriers. They are called as mental barriers. This refers to social and personal issues of a speaker towards communicating with others. Examples: trauma, shyness, lack of confidence, depression, fear, and stage fright. Third one is cultural barriers. It pertains to communication problems encountered by people regarding their intrinsic values, beliefs, and tradition in conflict with others. People's culture affect the way they communicate and relate to others. An example of this are different beliefs, traditions, and customs, manners of dressing, and also speaking. The last one is linguistic barriers. It pertains conflicts with regard to language and word meanings because words carry denotative and connotative meanings. They can sometimes cause confusion and misunderstanding. Meaning of words and symbols also vary depending on culture. Examples of these are difference in language, accent, dialect, use of jargon and slang, speech defects, or language impairments. Werner Burr on 1991 gives a same idea of barrier when he classifies noise into three kinds: external, internal, and semantic noise. External noises are the sight, sound, and other stimuli that draw people's attention away from intended meaning. Examples of this are noise from vehicles, singing at the neighborhood, visual aids in front of the classroom, the dog barking, and the sound of airplane. The next one are the internal noises. They are the thoughts and feelings that interfere with meaning. Examples: confrontation with a friend, fear of speaking in front of the class, and racial prejudice. The last one are the semantic noises. They are the alternate meanings aroused by a speaker's symbols. This idea means that a word may have another meaning in the minds of the students. This is affected by the language in which they grew and the culture in which they are exposed. Examples of this are incorrect grammar, using excessive technical jargon, and using idiomatic expressions. Communication breakdown may at times be inevitable, but as a sensible speaker or sender of the message, we could avoid this. Understanding the concept of communication breakdown and its causes will help us realize that failure in communication may be avoided through certain strategies that we could adapt. Number 1, have clarity of thought before speaking. Number 2, learn to listen. Number 3, take care of your body language and tone. Number 4, build up your confidence by asking for feedback and observing others. And lastly, communicate face-to-face on the important issues. Always remember that becoming an effective communicator takes time and practice.